It's Tebow time! That's right. For those of you, American or non-American, or anybody that just follows American football, Tim Tebow and the Denver Broncos. Game-winning touchdown in overtime. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I mean, and against the Pittsburgh Steelers, like, I just, wow. Like, wow. I'm really happy with how the playoffs have been going. So far, all the teams that I have wanted to win have won. All those teams, I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure all those teams that have won have been played at home. Because you had, last night you had the Houston Texans along with Cincinnati, and that was played in Houston. And Houston won 31-10. Go Houston. Then you had Denver today, who beat Pittsburgh, and they were at home. Go Denver. You had New Orleans last night, who beat Detroit. Go New Orleans. And you had the Giants today, who that was just a horrible game to watch. Think about it. Atlanta, the only score they actually got was off of the safety. They had no offensive points. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. So they only had 2 points. Think about it. Besides getting a 0 in a game, the least amount of points you can get is 2. And the only way that can happen is off of a safety. That's just funny if you ask me. I really found that to be truly funny. So, anyway, here's the lookouts for next weekend. We have Denver at New England. I'm a Patriots fan, so I will be cheering for Denver. You have Houston at Baltimore. I am from Baltimore, although I've really been liking Houston this past couple of years. So I'm gonna be cheering for Houston. As far as New York Giants and Green Bay, gotta cheer for the champs. Gotta cheer for Green Bay. Gotta cheer for Green Bay all the way. And as far as New Orleans and San Francisco, New Orleans. New Orleans has to do it. I would like to see a New Orleans and Green Bay NFC Championship. That would be totally awesome. Just as I would really like to see a Denver-Houston championship. So, my predictions are, I want New England to win. I hope New England wins. So I'm going to go with New England over Denver. Although if Denver does beat New England, hey, I'm all cool with that. Tebow, I like him as a quarterback. If he beats my Pats, no grudges towards him. I do have grudges towards Green Bay or towards Giants. I do have grudges towards Giants because New England should have gone 19-0 that year. So I will be cool with Denver beating New England. Houston, Baltimore. Man, if for any other team, I'll go for Baltimore. If for any other team, I'll go for Baltimore. But I'm going to go for Houston. I want Houston to go over Baltimore. But then if Baltimore does go on to the championship, then it depends. Actually, I want New England and Denver both. Like, I would want either of them to beat Baltimore. So really, I'm not for Baltimore at all unless they go to the championship. Because I'm from Baltimore, so if they get to the Super Bowl, then I will cheer for them. Although it will be really hard to cheer against Green Bay or New Orleans if they go. If it's Giants or San Francisco that goes, well, forget them. So really, I'm looking anywhere between. It's really too early to say. I can't even really make predictions right now because I have a little bit of bias for all the teams, so it's really difficult. Once we get closer to like the Super Bowl, and we'll see who's in the Super Bowl, then I'll tell you who I want to win. But for right now, I have people that I will cheer for, but then I also have people that I wouldn't mind. So anyway, crazy games to start off with. So far, all the home teams have won. We've seen some really close games. We've seen some really, not so close games. Next Saturday and Sunday, I'm telling you, boy, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun weekend. I don't really think anything is in the books right now. I don't think it's a shoe-in for any team right now. I really think this might be a crazy season. I really think we could possibly see one team in the Super Bowl that we might not have predicted. We'll see. Anyway, that's what I think. Let me all know who, I guess, if your team is already out or if your team never made the playoffs, who you want to see for the AFC and who you want to see for the NFC. Or just basically, just to start it off early, which teams you want to see go to the AFC championships and which team you want to see go to the NFC championships. And then after that, we can do another video about who you want to win that to get to the Super Bowl. So for this video, do you want Houston over Baltimore or vice versa? Do you want Denver over Patriots, vice versa? Giants over Green Bay or vice versa? Or New Orleans over San Francisco? Vice versa, of course. Anyway, that's me signing out. And until next time, deuces.